It's time. We're going searching once again for a stage that refused to show up. We'll do survival first.
Get ready for the next
And I just sort of want to see how far I get in survival. And then I'll probably go into ghost battles, which will
I hope you're ready.
probably be easier for something like this. I don't know. I can't prove that.
Fight.
But at least we will also then see what those are in this series. So I'll have covered a bunch of bases at once, won't I? That'll be. Ooh. you just sort of crumbled over. Oh Lord! That firefighter can't believe what he's watching. Is that superhero beating up people who are trying to leave the? Are they? Did they kick so hard it started a blaze? What's going on? What's the narrative here? Should I get involved? Or is maybe he's just telling the pair of them to get out? Like, mate, not here. Not now. Beans! That was me saying beans as I struck you. I like to think it adds something. You may disagree. This is what I was trying to do last time looks like when it actually works. I hope you're very impressed with me, because I'm certainly very impressed with you. Anytime.
Get ready for the next battle.
Look at that, I've perfected my turning to look at you skills. So now, when I turn to look at you, it gets done. Some people turn to look at you and they miss, they look past you. They see a crime happening in the background and then they run off to try and stop that crime, rudely interrupting the conversation that you were having, with their delusion that they could do anything to stop the crime, when it is Doctopus Octopus doing it, and you do need a Spider-Man for such things.
Not bad.
Have you considered you may have been talking to Spider-Man? Do they keep disappearing in situations like this? Do they keep noticing crimes happening and then vanishing without much in the way of explanation? If so, you might be talking to a Spider-Man. Not to out him or anything, but, you know, you don't have to confirm who the Spider-Man is. But just think to yourself, alright? Because personally, I don't subscribe to the idea that keeping it a secret from your loved ones actually protects them in any way. They just don't know the dangers coming in that situation. Like, the villain would have to already know who you were in order to go after the people who care about you.
Ready for the next battle.
So, like, at that point, they wouldn't even know to interrogate this person. I don't feel like that. Maybe I'm not an expert spider hider. You know? Maybe there's a reason they didn't let me be the Superior Man from DC's famous comic, The Superior Man. Maybe Lex Luthor would have had me under a bridge in 30 seconds. He puts people under bridges after he defeats them, I reckon. Is my theory about the Lex Luthor. Tins of peas?
Final round.
May I offer you? Would you like maybe a tin of peas? Just sort of thinking what gifts I can give you that might make you reveal to me the stage that I want. I mean, that you avoided me, so it succeeded. What you were doing there did pay off. I shan't pretend that it didn't, but look what happens anyway. Kick. Blam, we go. I put comic book effects all over you, and every part of you that I've injured. Ryan Fury, you made me late to a tournament in the future. And you're gonna pay for doing that in the past. Oh yes. That's the advantage I have of knowing things. Aha. You weren't expecting to get bonked that far away. If you're being honest with yourself, oh, low-down sort of Nudgefoot. You are a low-down sort of Nudgefoot, you are, Brian. You make me sick. I'll crush you between my forefingers. I hope you realise really. And then you'll have nothing left. Nothing left but the regret of knowing you're the Crunch Boy finally. After all this time, you've still only been Crunch. Oh no, my backflip. My precious backflips, it didn't work. I was hoping it would, but then it didn't. I'm very upset about that, and I will be for 7 years. 7 years is always the default, it seems, in my mind when I think of a long period of time.
Get ready for the
I'm sure some numerologist out there's having a fucking field day. You might fall through the glass. Can we engineer this to happen? Probably not. I'm not really going to be focusing on where I'm bonking you. Oh! If I'm gonna be the bonk master of every day of the week, I'm gonna have to focus on who I've dropped through every stage in the game, and I don't even know if I know them all, you know? I can't prove that well, the third time's the charm, as they say. Alright, let's have you look at an olive and think about what it means for you! Yes, it somehow worked. It all somehow worked. Behold my mighty powers today. Might you have the stage for me to see? No. No, he says, I do not. And I think you're a fool for looking for it, to be honest. Well, Hwarang, I don't tell you how to live your life. So back off. Back off before I punch you even more than I already have. You should have listened to me. You should have listened to me, you'd have been punched slightly less. Surely there's a dragon in here. Jack again already. We just keep running into Jack today. And I can scarcely believe it. When it happened twice, I said, whoo. And then it happened a third time, and I just died right then and there. And I'm a ghost now telling you all this. Take that for this. There was something really satisfying about that in particular. I think it was the fact that he was also spinning in the air. 2 cogs in a float, that's what we like to call that. I like to call it that. Obviously I can't speak for you, but if you don't call it that, there will be ramifications and you will rue the day that you angered me. Let's fight a boxer now, for real. Boy, you cheeky glance! Stop. Stop glancing so cheeky. I don't think I much appreciate it. If I'm a little man, then you must have my ID. I know you keep track of all the little men. I know you're the one they hired to do that. You can't lie to me, I know you're the little man tracker, because you track all of me now as well to you. Only you know where I went. Anytime. The little gacha Seadramon I have on my desk keeps falling over. He doesn't want to stand up, he's like, no, I'm a noodle shape, all I know is floop. Leomon doesn't have this problem. I guess it's Leomon, but the character in this game is called Leo, and so I've had to adjust to saying that every time, and now it's affecting Digimon figures I've got in the real world. You proud of yourself? You bunkum flumpus? I feel like I keep seeing the same people in sort of very, very quick succession over here. I don't like how you're fighting me quite well. If you could fight me slightly worse, I will accept that as an apology. But if you continue fighting me correctly, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna go, oh no. Alright, that's gonna be one of the things I say today, and you know you don't want that. And if you do want that, I think I have a problem with you as a person. Don't say cream. It's not the right word. It's not the password, alright? Cream on its own is not a very secure password. It's just odd. Maybe like, you could argue that it's unexpected and people wouldn't guess it, but at the same time, what the fuck? Brack. You've been bracked. That's what you get for your trouble. Why is it taking so long to... You know, it came up in the first test run I did for this series. I don't know why it's having such a hard time appearing now. Honestly, I'm having a harder time fighting the serpents than I did this. I wish I knew what was going on. Why are you specifically hiding it from me? Like, the sheep one didn't come up for so long. That's like what made me start to believe maybe it was in Tekken Tag 2 instead. I was like, right, surely it would have come up by now. I don't care if it's a secret hidden stage. It should have been here. It should... Nobody hides it for this long! Well, we got 17 wins out of that. Which I'm relatively happy with. So now, having not really achieved our primary objective, I guess... I still need more practice apparently, but I guess we are going Ghost. We are going to catch them all because I am Daniel Phantom. Same character, naturally. I want to succeed in 2009 against the champion. So please allow me to do that today. I don't care that you've got your fun little hat on. It's not going to save you. We've seen enough of both of yours this video to last me 12 years. That time it was 12. Suck fuck on that, you idiot 7 people in the comments. All of you for whom 7's your favourite number, now you have to go elsewhere to hear that number set. I've realised I've said it in the context, in the process of admonishing you. But that's no excuse, because that time I said 7 as an insult. I'm coming into difficulties. He's powerful enough to be worth putting on his own hat about, you see, which is the difference between this and the survival mode. Now I have to fight an opponent who dances every time. See, the reason I switch modes is because for some reason I've got it in my head that I sort of clicked on the opponent without really looking at who it was even, but like for some reason I've got it in my head that if I start survival mode from the beginning again, I'm less sheep. Here we go, well, there we go, surely this is a sign of good things to come. All the sheep we surround, all the boingy, look, they're springing around. It's pig physics with big boys, look, haha. They go. Look at them. Lovely, lovely times. They're just having a sort of chat on a park bench, and there's men fighting near sheep over here as well, if you want to see that while you're on your walk. But if you don't, you can... then you may simply look away, for they're not... the men aren't fighting everywhere in this field. They can only occupy one physical location at a time. They're not omnipresent. Not like the last ones who were here. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. And look, they've got tram infrastructure. All these sheep, and they've still got money left over for public transport. I didn't look again. You've got a broadsword, and I fear its blade, for it is sharp. This mostly being the point of swords these days. Go down. Go down and lose. I've got a mission. I've got a mission, don't you realise? No. Come off of all of this. Come off of all of this right now, immediately. Haven't you got some sort of... all the buttons? Yes. You did twist and then nothing. I can just sort of twist around. I can do that now that I'm not on survival. I've got spare rounds to play with. Don't be around. Don't be around to be a nuisance to me. Thanks. Do. Not likely. Not likely, my friendly foe. Oh, kangaroo! Did I get the kangaroo in time? I hope so. It says Alex Jr., which should surely mean reference to the dinosaur with the same moveset, hopefully. There's purple. There's a purple Snoofus this time. What do you know? What do you know about such things? I could have sworn, to be honest, that you had a you had a go. You had a thing you could do. But I guess I've done that move a couple. I just sort of froze in place while he punched me like he wanted. Or she, I guess it's the mother that's bonking in this instance. Or perhaps you're simply a large robot being controlled by the tiny Snoofus within. I don't know these things. I'm not a kangaroo biologist. I could not tell you what's going on here when they start to fight me. You'd need to speak to the science warriors. The ones who punch and knowledge. And I can only do one at once. I can't multitask like they can, alright? It's a skill set. You can't just go to Job Schmuck on the street and say do what I was just talking about. Because Job Schmuck will probably mug you, because he's quite violent. Here's just a place again. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Stop. Stop wearing a helmet at me. You need to pack this off. What am I? I swear there's a thing. Wasn't there? What am I trying to... Where's the different... Right, what ends in a... There's this. I thought there was one of that ended in a circle kick, to be honest, and then he span round about it quite well. But I guess I'm wrong. There's a low one of that, I remember these when I spot them. I will learn when you're Bob. But when you're not Bob, perish. Maybe fighting a berserker will make the tomatoes appear. Come to me. Come to me, you know it must happen. Come on, you gave me sheep. Certainly. You gave me sheep, now give me everything else that I need for right now. God, fucking... That's a look. You've certainly achieved a style there. But now I worry about you. I worry about your character. Now you're face down on the pillars of fuck. Same as the rest of us. Sweep! Oh, I didn't sweep. Sometimes the sweep doesn't work, it turns out, and it's those moments that we're really afraid. Oh, you crouch sometimes, and then it's almost as bad. Oh no! Oh no, we fell through! Well, at least we fell through. At least falling through happened. So we can say we've fallen through now, even outside of a practice context. Thank fuck, I was worried we wouldn't see the inside of a dilapidated space mansion. I'm the Juggernaut!
Get ready for the next
Hello everyone, it's me, I'm the Juggernaut! You remember that bit in the movie where he goes through the floor and then he says, hello, it's X-Men 3 and I'm the Juggernaut! It's my... What happened to Fred from Mystery Incorporated? He's been through some fucking shit. He's like, right, I am sick and tired of all of these people pretending to be ghosts. It's time that I made them afraid to put the mask on. He looks like he's about to tell you who his father is while getting thrown out of a restaurant. It's really just you've made a very punchable droid here, and I shall be happy to oblige it with all of my fists and legs. When two Bobs collide, miracles are said to occur. One didn't this time. But don't let that discourage you from trying it again in future. Bob responds to persistence. He makes you strength, he makes you good, he makes you very well. He goes, oh no, oh fuck, oh yes, oh dear, oh damn. Kicks. Right. I tried to do the combo that never was again, and I did a funny elbow drop as well. Look at this. Boop. And then go to sleep. And that's what happens when we count the sheep. Go away, and then go away again, and then, ooh, and then, hey, oh, you've avoided that one. The one time I go high with that move. The one oh, you've put me in the catacombs. I hope you realize. Oh god, oh god, oh god again. Oh, this is what combat should be. Two men under the cemetery, one in his woolly hat, the other in his superhero costume, and they are just doing all the best flips. I'd watch that movie, I'd watch it 2 times at least. You've not brought me the special fruit. I can't believe you sometimes. You always told me that you would bring me the fruit that I needed at the moment when I most needed it. Are you saying my need is not great enough right now? Are you bloody means testing my fruit knowledge? Oh, I'm gonna make someone pretend to be the Green Goblin outside your house to make you uncomfortable now. Like, how does one come to discover they dislike something so specific? Like, how has this happened so frequently? Or did it just happen the once, but the once was enough? You know? Like, how bad was this event? How bad was the Green Goblin impersonator who lurked outside? I'm here when you want to talk about it. Daniel! Daniel! He's back even though he was gone. It's the Daniel of reprisals. It's the Daniel of encores. He's out in the snow checking his phone again. Oh, the youth of today. They've always got their shirts off fighting in the Arctic. I'll break all the parts of you off and sell them. That's right, black market bits of bloke dealer. No, you'll get... Oh! I did piercing damage when the hands went like that. My glowy hands go right through you. There's an actual benefit. I thought they just slightly powered up the next hit, but no, they gave me a bonus effect. Incredible. Incredible benefits that you went swish under me. I don't think you need to be doing quite all this. I think there's limits to what you can claim it's necessary to do here. Fuck off, please. Back to you again, are we? Funny how we keep running it. Oh, you're getting serious now. You put your shirt on. I've got naughty punches for you. All the flips I'm capable of. Isn't there? There's a sort of kick there. Yes. I don't know that I ever really did that. I can make you stop forever. Behold my mighty leg. Yeah, it's back here again. It's just back here again. I feel like we've been seeing this stage a lot, but you're not giving me the one that I want. What have you got against me? I don't remember it being this rare of an occurrence. That feels like it should go into something, but I was pressing all of the individual buttons and nothing really came of it. No. No, there's no such thing. It just sort of looked like it should. That does something. It was plonky. And then no. You might think all these flips are good, but they're not. Right, you. I've got no more time for your shenanigans. I'm on a quest, and I won't stop till I've won. But I do need to stop at some point, so I sort of need to win as soon as possible, is the thing. Please leave me be. Can't believe we're finally meeting the Master of Beaks. It's been such a long time. You just switched 2 of your letters around. You silly bingus. I've got all the toes I can fight you for. No. No, no, you see. Oh, maybe you don't see. Is that the purpose of the sunglasses, to block the knowledge of truth from your eyes? Well, I'll make sure it doesn't end that way. I'll make it go, I'll make it go, I'll make it go.
Round 2.
Even during your favourite holidays, it will still go because I made it so. You'll be so utterly fucked. You'll be completely out of luck. Hurrah, 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 hooray. What a lovely day to see me again. Kicks. Every now and then. You might kick me low down, but I won't fall for it. I know you like to pretend you're gonna kick me down forever and then go up on the last one. I know what you're about, and it's usually that. Oh, fuck! No, don't defeat me.
You win.
Don't defeat me. Is this whole experience not flipping
Ready for the next
enough? Is it not enough that I still haven't found my funny place? Even after all what you've done. It's so... Yes! Here, behold the tomatoes, for you fight amongst them today. I'm so glad we finally get a tomato fight. I was beginning to worry. That it would be a full century before I found this place, but no, we can finally celebrate the tomatoes in the way we all love by watching two people have a street fight and just throwing as many tomatoes at them as we can. To the point where it has just coated the pavement. Behold, all of this tomato goodness. Well, I mean, that's actually a really good length for the episode as well, especially considering there are going to be edits in this one as well. I've kept track of where they're most likely to appear. That tomato's a bull. I'll have you know. You've fused the two in a horrible abomination of nature. God did not want this when he made tomatoes. But yeah, so thank you for watching me fight a man near some tomatoes for your entertainment. That's all of that combined was Tekken 6. So thank you for witnessing this one. Tekken Tag 2 is the next Tekken game on the docket. We'll get to that when I get to it, but for now, have a lovely punch enjoyment, and I will see you on the next day. Hurrah, hurrah, hooroo! I'm sleepy.